Hello everyone, Sirena Moon here, and I am doing a quick reading on the energy for this week from March 3rd through March 9th. So Spirit, what is going on? What is it we should know for our highest good about this week, March 3rd through March 9th? For those that regularly tune in, March 3rd through March 9th, what is the energy that we are looking at for this week? I apologize for all the dog sounds in the background. I am dog sitting. Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Powerful week. Okay. So we start the week off. Monday, we're starting the week off, and the theme for the overall week is tuning into our intuition. This is the High Priestess. This is all about going within. So many of you might be even starting Monday where you're almost feeling maybe more spiritual than usual somehow. Perhaps you had a really amazing dream last night. Perhaps you're feeling more connected to your intuition than ever before, or you're even doing tarot readings on yourself. This is all about receiving inspired messages from Spirit, and I'm feeling like many of you are being called to go within for an answer, to follow your heart, to follow what your gut is saying, to follow your intuition despite what the outside world is saying. Stay strong to what you know to be true for you, okay? So this message is all about tuning into your inner wisdom, and I'm also hearing to be patient, to trust timing, to trust divine timing, and that all is well, all is in divine order, to have faith in whatever that means to you, faith in something higher, whether that be, traditional religion or spirituality, or just faith in just the universe, or some kind of connection within yourself, to your own gut, okay? That place where even if you don't have the logical reason why you're feeling a certain way, you just feel a certain way, and your heart is giving you the green light. Your heart is saying, this is right for you right now, and there's this feeling to take a time out this week at some point, okay, to withdraw, read a book, just to be a little more introverted, and that's okay. All right. You don't have to tackle the whole world or solve a bunch of problems this week. It's about tuning into your heart, to your spiritual guidance, and finding moments of quiet. Okay. And that's going to be potentially a theme that goes throughout this whole week. Okay. Because many of you are thinking very heavily about a big life decision, perhaps. Perhaps you're thinking, should I stay in this relationship? Should I go? Should I stay in this job? Should I go? Should I move? Where's my life? What's my purpose? This is all about asking those very big questions. For many of you, you're in deep thought, very deep thought, and you're weighing the pros and cons. This is a spiritual time. This is a time where it's not just about making some kind of flippant decision. You're not like, should I have, a ham sandwich or a burrito? This is like, a really big life choice. It's overwhelming. It feels scary to make a choice either way. And you're consulting Spirit, consulting your spirit guides, angels, your intuition, saying, please help me to get clarity. And your spirit guides are possibly saying back to many of you, I'm going to give you that clarity, and it's going to be through a dream you have. It's going to be through an aha moment you have potentially this week, or it's going to be through meditation where you quiet your mind for a few minutes and you receive a flash of insight, perhaps a vision in your head, or just a knowing in your gut, a knowing in your heart. Okay, so kind of deep decision making going on potentially for many of you. Potentially something difficult here or challenging in terms of finances. This could be a job that you feel like you've outgrown, or perhaps you've been applying for lots of things and you're not hearing back. Perhaps you're just feeling unsettled in some way, that your security could be, you might be feeling worried about something that has been sort of stable and maybe kept you feeling safe and secure, maybe that's changing. Maybe that situation, maybe you're thinking of changing jobs or moving, or maybe perhaps a relationship's feeling unstable, and so you're questioning the stability of certain things, you're questioning what it is you want to grow. Perhaps you've been working on something a long time and now it's almost feeling meaningless for some of you, that you almost want to shake things off, that certain things I'm getting from many of you watching, you just have outgrown. Certain things could be wonderful and ripe. Perhaps you achieved something already, and now what used to be exciting almost is now feeling kind of boring. It's like an end of a cycle. Something for many of you that you planted those seeds long ago. You tended to them. It bloomed. It happened, and you're just feeling ready for a new cycle in some way, okay? But it could feel, challenging. Like you don't know what the heck you're supposed to do now. You don't know what new direction to move in for many of you, or you don't know how you're going to, find fulfillment in your purpose, perhaps, or perhaps it's just the feeling of, I know I'm not on some kind of deeper path, some kind of deeper, this could be like a career path or maybe relationship path, but there's this a feeling for many of you watching that you want more depth and fulfillment to this. Okay, you want more depth and fulfillment. You want to feel like really in bloom in your heart, and it's perhaps just feeling like you need some kind of hit the refresh button in some way. All right, but the truth is, through this week, you're probably not going to have a clear answer, and you kind of have to make peace with that, with the placement of this card. Because you have to give yourself time to clearly look at things, perhaps that you've been avoiding looking at, and perhaps I'm feeling like for many of you, there's simply information you don't know yet that's going to come later. Maybe after, this is funny, 5 weeks, maybe when Venus is retrograde now until April 12th. And I'm feeling like for some reason when Venus moves forward, some of you are going to get some answers, okay? That's going to give you this clarity on something that perhaps you're feeling a bit like you don't know which path to take, or which decision to make. So hang tight and know that it's okay. Know that you're not supposed to make any big decisions right now. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Just sit and sort of ruminate on what it is you're feeling in your heart, all the depths of your feeling, the truth of what your heart wants, the truth of what you're going through. Be sure not to wear a blindfold and be in denial. Really look at everything that's going on. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge others. Just kind of look at it as truthfully as you can with yourself, and then decide perhaps there's a new path that you want to take. Perhaps this path, perhaps you're on a certain timeline, so they say, and perhaps you want to make a shift, make a change, and then henceforth change the outcome. All right, so you're I read tarot, but life is a co-creative dance, and the choices you make, it's a co-creative dance between you and spirit, I believe, you and the magical unseen forces of the divine. But those choices you make, your intentions, the visions you hold within, the feelings in your heart, and the actions you take, they really do change your future outcome. You really have more power in your life than I think people realize, but of course you want to make the best choices, right? So it's all about connecting to that higher part of you, to that higher energy, so that you can receive divine guidance, so that so you can take a path that's the least crazy and least dramatic and torturous path, right? The most joyful path. I think we all want happiness at the end of the day, right? So I'm feeling like many of you are just like kind of in this state where it's like, oh, there's just things I don't want to have to face, facts I don't want to face and look at. But just know that taking this time out to do some of this reflection this week it's going to pay off big time because you really are not stuck. And like I said, things could be unfolding in a way that perhaps is feeling a bit unstable. But by making a different choice, you're gonna go in a different direction. And it's going to create this amazing stability, okay? So it's making these different choices. But that being said, don't feel rushed, okay? There's this feeling that there's a need to gather all the information before you do anything rash, okay? So just being really as present as you can this week, non-judgmental of yourself and of others, okay? Cultivating inner peace this week is really big. Inner peace, okay? And know that just because something hasn't come into full bloom yet doesn't mean it won't in the future. And just because something's feeling perhaps unstable or that it's run its course, there's going to be new life in the future for you, okay? But yeah, many of you are dealing with some kind of potential feeling of abandonment, loss this week, or disappointment in terms of something that was, it's just perhaps financial or something that made you, this could even be a person, a relationship you're in, something that was feeling stable and now it's feeling like, oh, I'm feeling a bit left out, left behind, okay, perhaps this week. And it's just important to say, well, this too shall pass, or what is it that I can change from this situation, all right? If there's some situation that you're feeling just, this isn't working, I'm just feeling a bit about this situation. This card's also a reminder to look at your consciousness, This could be that you're really looking at things, the cup half empty instead of half full. And there could be an opportunity this week to say, okay, where am I looking at this with a perspective that is actually perhaps making me feel insecure about myself, making me feel dim in terms of the future. And how can I shift that? Because I don't want to look at the future with this, dim view, because then potentially you're creating more of that, right? So you want to say, okay, well, where can I look at where this event in the past that made me feel belittled or abandoned or somehow not good enough? Perhaps I didn't get that job I applied for a few months ago, and I've just been depressed about it, and I've been unable to move forward to, apply for any more jobs, or I've been feeling bitter, I've been feeling frustrated, and perhaps it's looking at this in a new light and saying, what are the gifts from this? What can I learn? What can I learn about my own resilience? And what can the universe show me when I change the way I'm thinking about this situation, and I see just how quickly my timeline shifts, so to speak, or I co-create a new road opening based on my consciousness, okay? Based on my consciousness. Can I show myself based on my consciousness that when I shift the way I think, when I believe that the past experience is just a story in my head, but my future is I'm writing my future. When I shift that and I start to see the gifts and the things that abandon me, wow, can I get some evidence, which I promise you can, evidence that your inner shift creates openings of possibility and really miracles. And you see that, and it comes by little steps usually, But so I'm feeling like many of you, there's an opportunity this week to say, okay, life gave me some lemons. You know what? I'm going to make some lemonade out of this. Because the outcome of this week is the Emperor, which is amazing because we're talking about going from feelings of lack to the ultimate. This is the most prosperous symbol of really prosperity in the tarot. The Emperor is the king of all kings, the ruler of the kingdom, and it's about you stepping into your authority, your power, and your leadership, okay? So this is like really two seriously polar opposite dynamics happening back to back, okay? So there's this opportunity this week to steer by your intention and going within to steer the ship of your life from possibly one direction where it's feeling lack to a direction of empowerment, of self-empowerment, and potential opening up of an opportunity, especially financially, or especially in some way that makes you feel like a powerful creator in your life, okay? So the Emperor this week, the big theme and the big outcome, potentially this week, the big outcome, if you do the inner work, the outcome is really potentially some kind of wonderful feeling of security, abundance, prosperity, and authority, power, your own leadership, your own ability to step into your power, into the center stage of your life, the spotlight of your life, and to sit at the throne of your life in a powerful and beautiful way. Okay, so it's very interesting. So you could be just making some kind of, many of you, reckoning with something that you felt disappointed with, especially financially, or when it comes to the security and structure of your life. And then there's this opportunity to draw in something even more powerful, even better. And something might come, by surprise, really, by the end of the week. This could be a job you see, a job opportunity you see, or some kind of inner knowing of where the direction you want to take your life, or of the kind of partner you want to attract, to the stability you want to have, or something that has to do with you shining in your gifts and abilities, your purpose. Okay, there could be an aha moment for many of us watching this week about our purpose, the direction we want to move in, or some kind of gift that we have not been tapping into that really comes naturally to us, that could lead to a lot of really wonderful things, including financial prosperity, okay? But most of all, it's a feeling of having that inner sense of leadership, and a feeling that you're, powerful in your life, okay? So that is a beautiful energy going into this week. So as always, this is a group general reading, but if you would like a personal reading with me, I would love to give you that. And just click on the link below this video to find the link to my personal readings, or leave a comment and I'll send you the link. Okay, darlings, and until we meet again, I'm just going to pull... I can never stop. I'm just going to pull a little affirmation. Affirmation for this week. I'm feeling this one. Oh, wow, okay. The Knight of Swords, planning, making haste. I move confidently forward to claim new good. Okay, so whoosh, forward motion. Confidence. Yeah, this week's all about regaining your confidence. Regaining your confidence. Oh, I love it. Spirit always ties everything together with a little bow. Okay, so this week, March 3rd through 9th, an opportunity to regain your confidence. Step into your power. Yep. Okay, everyone. Well, I love you all so much, and I hope you guys have a beautiful week. So many blessings to you all. Bye.